What's up everyone? Welcome back to another review. This is the DJI OM5. It's a gimbal meant specifically for cell phones. Alright, let's get into unboxing it now, shall we? Pull out my Leatherman and give it a little. When you open the box on any DJI product, it's so satisfying. They're Apple levels of good at this. Pull out the little booklet, and there is the OM5 itself. You have a lot of accessories in the bottom, and here's all that it comes with. There's a mount for your phone that magnetically attaches to the gimbal itself, a charging cable, and then of course the gimbal. You have a record button, several function buttons, the control stick, charging port, and a trigger. I have this DJI RSC2 and I love it. It's really feature rich, it's a great gimbal, but the thing is it's big and very professional, and that can be intimidating in a lot of situations. So that's why I decided I wanted to get the OM5, because I feel like out and about on the streets, this would be a lot less intimidating than the RSC2. This thing's a nice light color. It doesn't scream professional gimbal, but you get the same great smoothness and everything, but with your smartphone. There's a lot of neat features here, like this story shots thing, where it does the directing for you, so it can tell you what shots you should get, how long they should be, and you can piece them together to make a story of your travels or your day or whatever without having to spend so much time storyboarding or thinking about every single little shot. I think this is a pretty handy tool for creators that want to do things rather quickly and iterate very fast. I know a lot of people on YouTube especially have called this feature a gimmick, and it may be for some, but I actually think for vloggers and again for just people that want to do something quickly and not have to worry about, okay, what do I need to do? How do I storyboard this out? What shots do I need? I think this is a really good sort of creative prompt, and it may be something that you would use just because you're in a slump or whatever, but I'm glad it's there. Like a lot of DJI features, you know, it's better to have it than not. And so I'm really excited that they included this. It's pretty cool. One thing that I wanted to point out, because it took me a little while to find, in the settings to calibrate your gimbal, you have to specifically go to photo mode, not video mode. And there's an auto calibration feature here that you can run, and it will spin your phone around on the gimbal and everything and make sure that it's level and everything, or, you know, where it thinks is level. But then one nice feature that DJI added on top of that is beyond auto calibration, there's also a manual calibration. So if it just doesn't quite get it right, or if you have a phone on the bigger end that it's kind of hard to balance for this gimbal, then you can do the manual calibration and just tweak things to exactly what you need. Again, it's absolutely fantastic that they included this so that no matter what kind of user scenario that you have a solution that you can find pretty easily. Another thing that I found that was really cool is the Active Track in this. It's using Active Track 4.0, and it does a great job of following the subject, and if it loses the subject, it can find it again pretty easily. I was very impressed with that. It has a good memory for where the subject was and what it's looking for. Much better than previous iterations of Active Track. I also have this wild feature that personally I don't know that I would ever use, but I can definitely see certain people using it, and it's called the Glamour Features. And it can do things like, you know, smooth your skin, give you rosier cheeks, slim your face, make your eyes bigger. Like, there's so many wild options here that you can essentially turn yourself into a cartoon with. Like I said, I don't know that I'll get much use out of this personally, but I can definitely see the use for it for some people, and it's awesome that DJI is thinking about this kind of stuff and throwing it in. And there's this cool feature where you can do slam zooms like Alfred Hitchcock would with the Active Track, and it will automatically zoom in as you pull out to try to keep the frame steady, or zoom out as you push in to create that weird disorienting effect that slam zooms have. I don't know how often I would use this, but it's a Again, it's a thing that's just neat that it's there, especially in a gimbal that's as cheap as this one is. It's absolutely incredible the amount of features that DJI is throwing in this thing. While I'm wrapping up, I just wanted to show you guys some more of the active track going on with my face. It does an absolutely excellent job, and I think for the price you can't really beat the DJI OM5. I think you should absolutely get it if you're in the market for a smartphone gimbal. All right, see you out there. Bye.